I'm just coasting, drop the top and roll straight. SMVCC 805 is the go state. Ain't no place that I'd rather be than the BIG, BAD 13C.
Good morning, Lancers.
I'm Cadence.
And I'm Luca, back with this week's edition of Lancers in the News.
We hope you all had a great week.
Now let's get right into the announcements.
Class officer elections for the 2024-2025 school year is quickly approaching.
If you're interested in representing your class by getting involved in student leadership, please go to the mandatory interest meeting on Monday, April 29th after school in room 506.
Class officers are responsible for planning and executing all of the rallies, spirit dress days, dances, picnics, and all of the extracurricular activities on campus.
Class officers must be in good disciplinary standing, maintain a 2.5 GPA or higher, attend all ASB events and weekly meetings.
Prom is right around the corner, and students everywhere are getting flowers for their dates.
One student has started her own flower business.
Hey, I'm Alexa, and I have a flower business. Flores de Camila. It started when it was soccer senior night, and I wanted to make a bouquet. So I was like, okay, well, it can't be that hard, so I'm just gonna try to make it myself. And everyone liked it, so I was like, oh, okay. They'll make me one. So I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna start a business. And right now, I focus mostly on doing fresh flowers, but I have my friend who's been helping me out promote stuff on Instagram, and she also has been starting to make the eternal ones. So we're starting to sell those too, and she's the one that's been helping me do that. First, just message me on Instagram because it's a lot easier to track everyone down, who wants what. And then I go to East LA or a wholesale flower market where you buy the bundle of 24 in the box, so they're more fresh at least 1 or 2 days before they want it, so they won't die faster. Just clean them up and I put them in my little container, and then from there I usually just try to tell them to send me an inspo picture, the shape, the size, how many roses you want, the color of everything. If you want one color, just one wrapping paper, it doesn't matter. I'll try to make it, and yeah, just 1 week in advance to let me know so I can go buy the flowers, make sure that they're good. Just try to meet their needs exactly, or do what I can to make them like their flowers so they won't pay for something they don't like. I think I make them pretty affordable compared to other places that I've seen, because I ask the prices to make sure that I'm not overcharging or undercharging too much. But yeah, they're very affordable and they make girls feel really special, so I say buy it. I'd say do it because you don't really lose anything, and it's fun. It's fun to have a hobby and start a new thing, and it's good to feel the support of your friends and how they help you out. So it just feels nice to have the support. So I say do it because you don't end up people losing. It's fun.
Speaking of prom, we went around campus getting some Lancers' thoughts on the magical night.
Hey guys, it's Mia
and Jazzy.
And with prom next week, we wanted to go around and ask if you guys have dates to prom.
Or if you have any advice on how to get a prom date. Here with
Max. It's on.
Okay, what's your guys' best pickup line?
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Do you think girls should be the ones asking guys to prom?
I mean, it should be either way. If a guy wants to ask a girl wants to ask a guy. I mean, who wins, bro?
I think the guy has to ask the girl because we got to be the gentleman. Because these queens out here need protection, That's when the gentlemen come up. So I don't know my boy on. I'm going to put him on game. But hey, call my number, though. Hey, I'm the best asker. I actually asked last year. Let me know, bro. I'm the best gentleman out here. We got to protect our queens. Out.
Mr. Vowles, how do you get out of the friend zone?
You got to be confident. And a lot of you all out there think you're confident and you're cool. But, you got to show it. And when she or he can see that confidence radiating off of you, get yourself out of the friend zone pretty easy.
I'm here with
Noah Chavez.
And how do you get out of the friend zone?
I wouldn't know because I've never been put in the friend zone before.
And what is your dream promposal?
My dream promposal is to have rose petals leading up to a beach, and it says prom, and then my date is sitting there with flowers, and it's just beautiful, and and then on the top it's will you go to prom with me, on an airplane, and it has my face on it. And then, yeah, that's like the bare minimum though.
The bare minimum?
Yeah, my promposal this year, it was alright, I guess.
How would you give advice to someone who's in the friend zone?
You're stuck for life.
What's your best pickup line?
I told her to pick a letter from A through Z. She chose a G. So how about you choose me?
What is your advice to guys who are trying to get a prom date?
Just be yourself and shoot your shot.
Do you have a prom date?
No.
CJ, what is your best pickup line?
Oh, you gonna warn me about this? Damn.
Hey.
Beat me like white tees. Don't get me dirty. Love on me.
Decades of Dance. This concert is on Saturday, May 4th, 2024 at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. in the Carroll Center. It is a fun concert filled with songs from your favorite decades and will include class dances along with some small groups, solos, and duets.
Tickets are currently on sale on Eventbrite. Tickets will sell out, so everyone needs to purchase ASAP.
This past Wednesday, the theater and technical theater classes performed their Night of One Acts, a production including 4 separate shows, each directed by the students themselves.
It has been a roller coaster of a ride, let me tell you that. But it's been really fun. Since this is the first year that Online has an advanced theater class, I thought it'd be a really cool idea to have those 4 students direct shows.
Monty Python is really fun because it has some sword combat to it. So I think that would be fun just to see how that's going to come together and see how the actors are really going to get into the fighting. One of the reasons why I love being a teacher and an acting coach is to see the growth of the students who really want to put their time and efforts into this craft. And it has been the biggest joy of my life.
I'm very excited. I put a lot of thought and effort into this show. I spent a lot of time going over the script and just like cutting what needs to be cut or editing like what needs to be Catholic school edited. So I spent a lot of time on it.
My most memorable moment preparing for the show has to be trying on costumes. Because you never know how a costume's going to look, and so trying on the different costumes needed for the Night of One Acts is just a really fun time just to see how everything looks and then how everyone looks in it.
I'm proud of my cast. I'm really proud of how they pulled it off. It's a really tough show with a lot of lines, but I knew they could do it, and I chose the best people, and I feel like I proved myself as a director.
I feel kind of really sentimental, especially because the show I picked was my first ever show here. So I feel really connected to it, and I feel really excited that it's my last show because it's this big full circle moment for me. So yeah.
This is Lucy reporting for the Lance.
Applications are available in the College Center for the Kathleen Taylor Scholarship and the Puig Family Experience Grant. These are special awards sponsored by Bishop Alma alumni, which only our school seniors can apply for. The applications are due next week.
An admissions representative from Mount St. Mary's University will be available to meet with admitted students next Thursday, May 2nd. Please see Mr. Scott for a hall pass.
Seniors, if you submitted college acceptances for the senior graduation slideshow, please check the accuracy of your slide in the main office. Please see Mr. Scott if corrections need to be made.
Hey Lancers, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Javi, here with this week's sports report.
Baseball took on Warren High School on Wednesday and lost with a score of 2-1.
Pitcher Aaron Sandin tossed a complete game on 2 earned runs and 9 hits.
The league winners will take on Arlington today as they prepare for the postseason.
Softball played St. Paul on Monday and lost 9-6.
Freshman Samantha Garcia still shined in the loss, going 3 for 3 with 2 doubles and 4 RBIs.
The girls finished in second place in league, just 1 game behind Pericles as they head into playoffs.
Boys golf played their final regular season game against Bosco Tech away and won 213 to 244. Senior Javier Alvarado shot an impressive team best 36.
Bishop Amat is proudly hosting the SGV Basketball All-Star Game tomorrow.
Swim team had a meet on Wednesday in the City of Commerce.
Senior Ian Quintas placed first in the 50, while 3 Lancers placed second in their races.
The team finished 3rd overall in league.
That's all we have for this week's sports report.
Go Lancers!
Next week, on Wednesday, May 1st and Thursday, May 2nd, we will be hosting 2 mental health events to spread awareness since May is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Mr. Juarez with the In Touch Club, Psychology Club, Out of the Darkness Club, and Mr. Vowles, along with Faith in Action, will be hosting 2 events during the end of lunch in the library.
With Mental Health Awareness next week, it is important to learn how to practice and maintain good mental health. So we had some questions for Mr. Juarez.
Who am I here with today?
You're here with Mr. Juarez, the social emotional school counselor here at Bishop Amat High School. So my role on campus here at Bishop Amat High School is that of a social emotional counselor, which basically means anything that has to do with the social emotional domain, which basically means talking about anything dealing with self-esteem, self-motivation, self-affirmation, helping students stepping out of their comfort zone, etc. Super important to bring awareness to mental health because, as you know, that there's been a real increase when it comes to students. And when I'm talking about that area, I'm talking about the students needing someone to talk to, having to vent out to somebody. I think it's always good to have some kind of an outlet, some kind of a trusted adult on campus, which would include me, myself, and the other school counselors, or really just any responsible adult here within the campus grounds. So the presentation on May 1st, I'll be talking a little bit about emotional management or emotional regulations. I would advise students to come because in that presentation, I'll be covering the significance as to why it's important to practice or at least have a knowledge as to when it comes to learning how to refrain from our emotions. And I'll just be kind of going over some very simple things, some very simple tools and tips that will help students develop habits that will support positivity and balance.
May 1st and 2nd, take a break and relax by coloring out in the lunch area. Coloring pages and crayons will be provided.
On May 1st, at the end of lunch, Faith in Action will be leading us students in meditation.
On May 2nd, at the end of lunch, In Touch Club, Out of the Darkness, and Psychology will host a talk with Mr. Juarez, who will be speaking about mental health.
Well, that's all we have for you guys this week.
Have a fantastic Friday and a great weekend.
Ain't no place that I'd rather be than the BIG, BAD 13C. I got love.